Hello everyone, and welcome back to Healing Her Sacred Light. As you can see by the title, in today's video we are going to be discussing a topic within our Womb Awakening series, and that is Rise of the Divine Mother. The aim of this video is to awaken remembrance of the Divine Mother, the sacred feminine force that births, nurtures, protects, and restores life. We will explore how this powerful energy has been buried beneath centuries of patriarchy, and how her rise is essential for both personal and planetary healing. This video calls us back to the womb, not only as a physical space, but as a cosmic source of wisdom, creation, and transformation. Let's get started. What if I told you that the most powerful force on earth, the womb, the feminine, the intuitive, was systematically silenced, that your sacred power was hidden from you? For centuries, the world has been ruled by force, control, and domination. We've been taught that strength means suppression, that progress means disconnection, that logic must rule over life. But look around. The earth is burning, the oceans are rising, the people are divided, and the womb, the very source of life, has been forgotten. We live in a world shaped by masculine imbalance, domination without care, logic without intuition, power without compassion. This isn't strength, it's a wound, and the earth, like the body of a woman, is crying out to be remembered. Long before patriarchy reshaped the world, Earth was a womb-centered planet. There was a time when the womb was honored as sacred, when the feminine was seen not as inferior, but as divine. In ancient cultures across the world, from Egypt to Sumeria, from India to the Celtic Isles, the divine feminine was not a myth. She was the center of life itself. They called her Isis, the mother of magic, Inanna, goddess of fertility, descent, and transformation, Bridget, the Celtic firekeeper, patron of midwives, poets, and healers. Life flowed in rhythm with the moon, the earth, and the sacred cycles of womanhood. They were goddess-centered civilizations where women were the keepers of life. Women served as oracles, herbalists, midwives, and priestesses, keepers of mystery and medicine. Their knowledge was revered, not dismissed. They midwifed both babies and souls. In the temple of Isis, women studied sacred geometry, plant medicine, and cosmic law. Women were the first doctors, the first scientists, the first spiritual leaders, not because they sought power over others, but because they lived in harmony with life itself. So what happened to the divine feminine? You see, feminine energy does not move in straight lines. She spirals, she flows, and in a world built on control, order, and hierarchy, anything uncontrollable becomes a threat. You can't colonize the womb. You can't mechanize intuition. You can't measure the divine in test tubes. So instead, they feared her. They labeled her irrational, emotional, dangerous. They called her a witch. But what they feared most wasn't her mystery. It was her power to birth not just bodies, but consciousness. The divine feminine holds the codes for awakening, not just reproduction, but evolution. The feminine doesn't just create life through the physical womb. She births realities through the energetic womb. She receives visions and downloads that shift timelines. She holds space for new paradigms to form. And that's what made her the greatest threat to the empire. She may have been suppressed, but she has never truly been gone. The divine feminine is a force, a presence, a pulse. She is the earth, fertile, alive, and cyclical. She holds the seeds of every beginning. She nourishes, she decays, she regenerates. She is the womb, the dark, holy void that births all forms. She is the space between what was and what will be. She is the trees, rooted, wise, and reaching toward light. She bends, she sways, but she does not break. She is the storms, untamed, clearing, powerful. She is the rage that restores balance. She is the waters, deep, emotional, ever-changing. She remembers everything. She is the moon, glowing, guiding, waxing, and waning. She teaches us that darkness is not death, it is becoming. The Divine Mother, the sacred feminine, has only been sleeping beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to rise again. And now, she is rising. Women are waking up to their womb wisdom, honoring their cycles, working with herbs, bleeding with the moon, and connecting back to spirit through the body, not in spite of it. We are remembering our past lives as midwives, as healers, as oracles and priestesses who served not an empire, but life itself. The veil is lifting, and through the sacred womb, we are reclaiming what was once stolen: autonomy over our bodies, power over our births, connection to our ancestors. We are re-establishing our roles as healers of this planet. This is a sacred reawakening, and it's happening through us. We are no longer waiting for permission. The Divine Feminine is not asking to be accepted. She is returning. In conclusion, the Divine Feminine is receptivity, not passivity; creativity, not chaos; intuition, not irrationality. She is not weak. She is the one who births nations. She is the one who heals through feeling. She is the one who knows without explaining. And even in her tenderness, she is sovereign. This isn't about hating men. It's about healing imbalance. Masculine energy without the feminine becomes destruction. We've had thousands of years of patriarchal rule. Look where it's taken us, a world out of balance. But now, it's time for the great return of the Divine Mother. All over the world, we women are remembering our power, our medicine, our cycles, our knowing. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more womb wisdom. I'll see you in the next one.